Yippee-Ki-Yay, mother arcade junkies. The explosive legacy of Die Hard Arcade, if you grew up in the 90s and had an unhealthy obsession with both beat 'em ups and Bruce Willis movies, then Die Hard Arcade was basically a gift from the gaming gods. This absolute banger of a game took everything that made John McClane a one-man wrecking crew and threw it into a quarter-munching arcade cabinet with enough action to make even Hans Gruber spill his coffee. So grab your vest, lose your shoes, and let's dive into some insane facts and figures about this legendary game. Die Hard Arcade was never meant to be a Die Hard game at all. It started as an original Sega A1 beat 'em up called Dynamite Dickas, which translates to Dynamite Detective in Japan. But when Sega of America saw an opportunity to cash in on the Die Hard license, they slapped McClane's name on it, made a few tweaks, and boom. Instant blockbuster. Quick time events before they were cool, before Shenmue and Resident Evil 4 made quick time events a household name. Die Hard Arcade was already throwing them at players like an overcooked holiday turkey. Fail a button prompt, and you get wrecked, whether that meant getting kicked down a flight of stairs or taking a fire extinguisher to the face. Harsh, but fair. Released in 1996, Die Hard Arcade was revolutionary. It was the first fully 3D polygonal beat 'em up, standing out in an era when most brawlers were still using 2D sprites. The game ran on Sega's STV hardware, which was basically a souped-up Sega Saturn. Speaking of which, not only did Die Hard Arcade hit arcades like a wrecking ball, but also got a home console port on the Sega Saturn in 1997. And unlike a lot of other arcade to console conversions at the time, this one actually played great, even better. The Saturn version included Deep Scan, a retro submarine game that let you earn extra credits to use in Die Hard Arcade. A free game inside a game. McClane would approve. Weapons galore, including a fish. John McClane doesn't discriminate when it comes to weaponry. Sure, you've got your standard pistols, shotguns, and rocket launchers, but let's be real. The best weapon in the game is little fish. Yes, you can grab a big old tuna and use it to smack goons into oblivion. If that's not peak video game design, I don't know what is. Since Sega couldn't clone Bruce Willis, yet Die Hard Arcade let a second player jump in as a female officer named Chris Thompson. She's just as much of a wrecking ball as McClane, but let's be honest. Most people just assumed she was some alternate universe Holly General, McClane's wife in the movies throwing down. The sequel that lost the Die Hard name, Die Hard Arcade, did well enough to spawn a sequel, Dynamite Cop, in 1998. But this time, Sega didn't have the Die Hard license, so McClane was out. And the series continued under its original Dynamite branding. Still, Dynamite Cop carried on the tradition of absurd action and, yes, even more ridiculous weapons. Shout out to the roast chicken you can wield as a bludgeon. While specific sales figures for Die Hard Arcade in both arcades and on the Sega Saturn are as elusive as John McClane at a villain convention, we can piece together some context. Arcade popularity, Die Hard Arcade made its debut in 1996, and while exact sales numbers are hard to come by, its impact was significant enough to warrant a Sega Saturn port the following year. The game's enduring appeal is evident, with 12 active members on the Video Arcade Preservation Society of VAPS listing Die Hard Arcade machines for sale, and 6 offering circuit boards. This level of availability suggests a solid presence in the arcade scene. Sega Saturn context, the Sega Saturn, despite its challenges in the global market, found a strong foothold in Japan. Estimates for worldwide sales range from over 9.5 million to as high as 17 million units, with Japan accounting for a significant portion. While we don't have exact numbers for Die Hard Arcade sales on the Saturn, its release on the platform indicates Sega's confidence in the game's potential to boost the console's appeal. Collectors market today, Die Hard Arcade is a sought-after title among collectors. Complete in-box copies for the Sega Saturn have been listed for prices ranging $154.99 or $215 on platforms like eBay. This demand reflects the game's lasting impact and its cherished status among retro gaming enthusiasts. In summary, while we might not have the exact sales figures, the legacy of Die Hard Arcade is undeniable. Its successful arcade-run strategic port to the Sega Saturn and continued demand in the collector's market all point to a game that resonated with players and left a lasting impression. Final thoughts, still the best Die Hard game. Over the years, we've had plenty of Die-Hard games, some decent, it's a Die-Hard trilogy, some awful Die-Hard Vendetta, and some that should be locked in Nakatomi Plaza's vault and never spoken of again, Die-Hard Nakatomi Plaza. But Die-Hard Arcade remains a high point, perfectly capturing the top chaos that made the movie so fun. So next time you're feeling nostalgic for a little Die-Hard action, boot up Die-Hard Arcade, grab a fish, and go full McClane on some goons. Just remember, shoes are optional, but one-liners are mandatory. Now tell me, have you ever beaten this game? Or did it beat you? Watch the rest of this video for the full game, including end boss completion. Until the next one, stay retro.
I'm moving in. Now get to the lobby. Get the hell out of here. Why isn't that safe open yet? Where is that girl? Just find her. Taking you so long to get rid of those SWAT guys! Damn you! Yeah!
Someone help me! I'm hiding in the president's office. Someone help me!
Ah, so the cat has found the mouse.
Someone help me! Ah!
Yeah. out here just in time. This whole building will explode in 5 minutes. But you won't live to see it anyway! Ha 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 ha! Damn you.
Thank you!
Roger, we got a bad situation down there. We got a band of terrorists that have seized control of the building. They're holding 30 hostages inside, including the president's daughter. I repeat, they have the president's daughter in there.
We have to get her out as soon as possible. Over.